The people have spoken. The people of Georgia have spoken, and I think we're all glad that they have. Whether you're Democrat or Republican or independent, I think that it's fair to say everyone should be glad that Warnock won and Herschel Walker will be nowhere in the vicinity perimeter of Washington. Me, myself, I'm an independent. So I'm not all Democrat or all Republican. I like what works for my family, myself, my pocketbook, my life at that time, what I think is fair as it relates to my values, not what someone feeds me each election cycle to obtain my vote. An independent thinker. In this particular instance, while I don't necessarily agree with all of Warnock's positions politically, same with Herschel. I don't agree with a lot of his policies because I don't know what they are. But what I do know is that I'm willing and bold enough to say Herschel Walker is probably the most idiotic individual I've ever seen running for office. And we've had Donald Trump run for office as well. As it relates to their personalities, OMG. It's quite embarrassing to even fathom that people even voted for Herschel, that he got as many votes as he got. No one that voted for him can say with a clear face, with a straight face, and with godly honesty, that you thought this guy would be good for the position, even if you are a staunch, gung ho Republican, conservative, MAGA, or what have you, whatever, Tea Party, it don't matter, Trumper. There's no way you can truly and be honest with yourself and honest with your faith and say that you thought this dude would be a good candidate. Everything that came out of his mouth was idiocy. Come on, somebody. Come on, people. We gotta be smarter. If you just take the loss, take the loss. Registered Republicans take the loss if you can't get a candidate that meets the bar criteria of sanity and know-how to be able to represent a state, particularly the Senate. This is the Senate. Let me get to the story. Let me get out of my passion for this. You know, after more than a year of campaigning, numerous controversies, and record-breaking turnout, Georgia's Senate runoff between Democratic incumbent Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker came to a close on Tuesday. Warnock was predicted to defeat Walker. Despite the fact that the race did not decide who would control the Senate, the Democrats' influence in the chamber increased as a result. Vice President Kamala Harris currently has to break ties in the Senate as she has had to do the entire time. So nothing's changed in the Senate, but I believe Republicans have control of the House. So what that means, ladies and gentlemen, is not a goddamn thing is going to get done in Washington. That's what that means. Lame duck. That's what's going to happen. Nothing's going to get done. They're not going to work together. It's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to move. Walker, they're saying in this report he's a businessman, okay, but he's more so known for being a football player. Played for he played for the Cowboys and some other things, I guess. He was a very talented running back, meathead running back that, in my opinion, possibly had CTE. Is that what it's called, CTE? Because the way Warnock, who's a minister, which I guess I reserve my comment on the fact. Okay, not a big fan of him either. He's a pro-choice pastor. That's funny to me. Mind you, I'm no Democrat or Republican, but I just find it interesting that you could be a Bible thumping preacher in that Malcolm X and Martin Luther King's old church that was, and you are supposedly a follower of the Bible, and yet you are pro-life. I mean pro-choice. You're okay with you're for abortion. Mind you, I'm pro choice as well. But I'm not a Bible thumper, nor am I a minister or a pastor. I just find it funny, interesting. This trip is interesting to me. It's interesting. It's not only that. Not okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll say that for another show. I don't want to get into all of what Democrats say they believe in politically, but they say they don't believe in when they actually in the church and reading the Bible. I'm just saying. All right, and let me see. After about a week of early voting, however, neither candidate received the minimum 50% of vote required by the state law, forcing a runoff, which just happened in Warnock against the Warnock, which crazy got to this point. If you hear anything that this idiot say, Herschel, how could you think he's be qualified for anything? He needs to get his head examined, to be totally honest with you. Anyway, I'm Lamb. This is Lamb Levity. Until next time, I'm sure y'all gonna let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out.